This is Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
That's right. That's what the true prophets did of old time. They prophesied against great nations. They prophesied of war. And that's what we're doing right now of America. America is a wicked nation. America is great Babylon, the great city Babylon. And we out here prophesying against it. These ain't words that we coming up with, they in the Bible. We done searched the scriptures, we done learned, and we telling y'all that America is going down.
That's right.
Go ahead, that was it. Yeah, man. We prophesying wars. It's gonna be a World War III, and it's not gonna be fought. It's not gonna be a long, drawn out war. These folks got nuclear bombs now, and they gonna use them.
That's right.
They're not just decorations. They're not Christmas ornaments. They're not little firecrackers. They gonna come and they gonna tear up shit.
That's right.
America won't be inhabited ever again.
That's right.
And only 1/3 of the nation of Israel gonna be saved from that. But all you so-called white people, man, y'all gonna feel that fire.
That's right. This is Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
That's right. That's who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. That's not his real name. His name is Yahweh. He said, I come not to send peace on the world, but I come to send a sword. You know what the sword means? That means killing. That means destruction. That means war. The Most High and His Son, they sending war upon the earth.
That's right.
You see it brewing up right now. Unless you're a fool, or unless you don't want to see it. You know how people say they don't want to watch news, it's depressing. Alright, but we out here telling you right now, since you don't want to watch the news, we telling you that war is coming to America, war is coming to the world. It's going to be martial law in America, troops all up and down the streets. And they coming and they taking you out of your houses, and they ain't going to regard old people, they not going to regard you young. Go ahead,
This is 2nd Esdras 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction. Go ahead.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
That's right. That's going on all over the earth right now. It's one nation versus another nation, all in different parts right now. Because we in the last times. We are truly in the end of the end day of the end times. Go ahead.
And swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men.
That's right. People gonna be going up against their own country, going up against their own government. Go ahead.
And invading one another.
Invading one another. When that martial law happens, people gonna be invading one another. Your neighbor gonna invade your house. If you ain't with this truth, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
That's right. They ain't gonna regard their kings nor princes. That means you people, y'all not gonna regard what Obama gotta say. Not when the stores is empty of food. Not when there's famine in the land. Not when there's no water. You ain't gonna regard what the government has to say. The streets it's gonna be sedition in the streets. It's gonna be riots in the streets. It's gonna be the worst times of all. Go ahead.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
What that is right there. A man shall desire to go into a city and not be able. That's martial law. Because they gonna shut down the city, they gonna shut down borders, and you ain't gonna be able to get from one town to the next.
For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
That's right. Because of the pride of the citizens of America, which is great Babylon, the city shall be troubled. Because of the pride of you Miamians, the city shall be troubled.
A man shall have no pity among his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and great tribulation.
That's right. If you got a jar of jelly or a jar of peanut butter in the days of martial law, and your neighbor doesn't have one, he coming, he busting in your door just to get your jar of jelly.
That's right.
Or your peanut butter. Your neighbor is not gonna it ain't gonna be no friends in that day. Love shall be diminished in that day.
This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created this.
Wait.
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
That's right. That's who you people call Jesus, ignorantly call Jesus. That's him speaking again. He said, I come to send fire upon the earth. Not daisies or roses. He said, I am come to send fire on the earth. And how he's going to do it? He's going to do it by intercontinental ballistic missiles. In the chariots.
This Isaiah 12:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
That's right. The day of the Lord is going to be cruel. It ain't going to be nice. The whole world ain't going to be rejoicing when in the day of the Lord. The day of the Lord, according to the scriptures, is going to be cruel. He's going to make the land desolate. The wicked shall be destroyed out of it. So the wicked have nothing to look forward to when it comes to the day of the Lord.
This Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from hills and from the multitude of the mountains. Truly in the Lord our power is salvation, is the salvation of Israel.
God, the salvation is the salvation of Israel. Not all you other heathens. Not even 2/3 of Israel. So all you other heathens, if you hoping for the day of the Lord, man, there's no need for you to be doing that. You need to be hoping against that. But the day of the Lord is surely to come. All you idolatrous Israelites, which is in those churches, talking about you waiting for Jesus to come back, nah. It ain't gonna be nice to you. It's gonna be cruel to you. If you calling yourself a black, if you calling yourself a Latino, if you calling yourself an Indian, a Native American, the day of the Lord is gonna be cruel to you.
So if you're part of that black conscious community, that day extra cruel for you, boy.
Yeah, man. That bullshit.
Like the scriptures say, shall good be recompensed for wickedness? Hell no, man. You gonna get what you deserve.
That's right.
It's Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
That's right. In the ancient times and even now, you got blacksmiths, you got silversmiths, you got goldsmiths, you got locksmiths. Say that again.
Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
That's right. The Most High created the smith that's going to blow fire. Lord, the coals of the fire. How he's going to do that? Them nukes, man. That's how he's going to do it right there. The Most High created the smith. That means them Edomites over there who making these nuclear missiles. The Most High put the spirit on them to do that. To carry out his plan. Since World War II and before. They've been working on these bombs. Now they done executed it out, man. These nukes, man, they powerful. The Most High gonna send millions over them to America.
Yeah.
Behold, I have created a smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah, the Most High created the waster to destroy. What is he going to destroy? America.
That's right.
The Most High created it. So when the nukes get over here, when they burn it up, that's the Most High's doing.
This is Psalm chapter 7, verse 13. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordaineth his arrows against the persecutors.
That's right. It's not arrows or what you think of. You put the what you call it? You got the arrow and you got
bow.
The bow. No, that's the instrument of death. The nukes, man. The Most High made that. The arrows, they gonna go up in the air from another land. They gonna come down.
You gotta use
destruction.
You gotta use common sense with that. Can't nobody shoot a bow and arrow from one side of the earth to the other side of the earth.
That's right. Ain't no arrow gonna do mass destruction. These people, man, stupid. These people don't read their Bible. These people go into church and they just like chilling in church, man. They go to see people at church.
They go to whorehouse.
Yeah, whorehouse, man.
They go to go get with the adulterous bitch that's trying to fuck the pastor for repenting and shit, man.
That's right, man.
Like Elder Gabar said, man, you 2/3 and you other nations have no business with a Bible in your possession, man.
That's right. This Bible is the most sold book, but it's the least understood book in the whole world. Because the Bible is condemning this place.
That's the scary part. This is Psalms 21, verse 8. Thy hand shall find out all thy enemies.
That's right. That's some, man, in that case, that's some nukes right there. The hand of the Most High is making them nukes, and they gonna find out all his enemies. You ain't gonna be able to hide from that. You can't hide from that. How powerful is the Most High? Go ahead.
Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee.
That's right. That's so-called white man. 2/3 of our nation and all the other heathens. So-called white man, they hate the Most High. They hate his son. They don't like what the scriptures say about him, so they flip him. They even whitewashed it and made an image to their liking. That goes to show that the so-called white man is the devil. He's against what the Most High ordains, or what the Most High has in the scriptures. That's what I mean to say. Go ahead.
Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thy anger.
That's right. America is going to be as a fiery oven in the time of the Most High's anger.
The Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them.
That's right. The Most High is going to, he's not sending the nukes, he wants people to burn up in it. That's why he's sending them. America is going to be the lake of fire.
That's right.
America is what you think of as hell. Hundreds of millions of people is going to burn up in that fire when it comes to America. All of you so-called white people going to burn up.
That's right.
And 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all going to burn up too. Just says the scriptures. Yeah, you think it's funny, but it ain't going to be funny when you basking in that fire.
Fucking cave, bitch. Their fruit shall thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men.
That's right. Most High's going to destroy these Edomites over here, then they going into slavery, and then we going to wipe them out after 1,000 years.
For they intended evil against thee. They imagine a mischievous device.
That's right. They imagine a mischievous device against the nation of Israel. Many of them. And speeding up to right now, they got these camps waiting for these people. They got these diseases spreading out to these people. And then they got that chip. That's a mischievous device that they got for these people. They want to chip all of the nation of Israel.
That's Chezzy.
This Job, chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
That's right. The Most High is disappointing the devices of the crafty, which is so-called white man. So all the things that the so-called white man, these elites, by the way of his government, by the way of his the King Alpha plan, the Rex 84 plan, the Agenda 21, all these documents that they got. So when they start martial law for them to wipe out all the nation of Israel, that shit gonna backfire. These nukes that they've been building, that shit gonna backfire on the so-called white man.
Which they are not able to perform. Therefore shalt thou make them turn their back when thou shalt make ready thine arrows upon thy strings against the face of them.
Man, there go them arrows again, there go them nukes again. So Most High gonna squash all that shit real quick, and it's only gonna take an hour. These elites, they got their plan, and the Most High been using them and let them draw up their plan. But after a while, the Most High, man, he really gonna take the wheel. He gonna have his angels take the wheel, and these elites ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it. They got this chip. It's gonna start working, because a lot of these people gonna take that chip. But that's the Most High's doing anyways. And if you take that chip, the Most High gonna destroy you.
That's right. This is Revelations chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High.
That's right. Anybody who received that chip in your forehead or your hand, we seeing that. We know what that is now. That is the market. That is an RFID chip that they gonna push on you people.
If I can add, and it is in Obamacare, man.
It's in Obamacare. It's in all them stipulations that they got for when martial law begins, for if famine happens, if an outbreak happens. They gonna try to chip you people, and if you accept that chip, this is what's gonna happen to you.
The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
That's right. It's gonna be poured out without mixture. It's gonna be poured out without mixture. Ain't gonna be no mercy. Straight punishment. Straight death if you take that mark of the beast chip. Straight destruction. No mercy. No grace. The grace is the prophet telling you right now not to take the chip. The grace is all this time you got to get right, to get back into this truth. Yep. Before this shit start popping off. That's your grace. Your mercy is you ain't dead yet from eating all that damn pork. Eating all that damn shrimp. And all that other bullshit. So when that time come, man, all that's out the door, man. The Most High is gonna pour it out without mixture. Straight punishment.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
That's right. Tormented in the fire. You're gonna feel that fire.
Right.
Scripture say fire and brimstone, man. That's the same elements that burnt up Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Fire and brimstone rain naturally, man. Those was natural nukes. And that brimstone and sulfur is the key elements in the nuclear warheads, man.
That's right.
To show you that the same shit that happened to Sodom and Gomorrah gonna happen to America, man. This time, the Most High not gonna do it naturally. Like I brought out earlier, you've done made Smiths to create them and to put those elements in a warhead, man. So it can rain thousands and millions of them shits on America, man.
Right, and Russia just shot off a test missile, and it had 5 warheads in it. It had capability of having 5 nuclear warheads in it.
You seen that? I seen Russia launched one from the land and from the submarine, man.
That's right. That's why the scripture said they're gonna have millions. It's gonna be millions of those. Because they had thousands upon thousands in the 70s. the governments, they spend most of their budget on military, on defense. So they've been spending their money on the nukes. It's been a nuke race, and it's about to reach the finish line.
That's right.
Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever.